So I just saw a whole lineup of AKE cargo trailers go by, and the last one is super creepy. I couldn't catch all the numbers, but the very last one, the middle numbers were wiped out, and it actually said AKE, a series of numbers wiped out, and then AKE again. I've never had that. Then I look over into the distance here, and I can't get it on my camera, but okay, it's moved now, but it's AKE, a series, and then the two letters are SU. Well, this is what they would call, if you Merkaba away, become light and go up, that's what they call it, an SU. Furthermore, I have spoken that Lyra is a fraction of 1%, and SU is a fraction of 1%, and I think it's all Lyra. These other people can't kill themselves. They don't have empathy to get them there in the first place. All these trailers do not have, there's no 37, there's no AKE, none of these trailers have it. It was one strip of trailers right in the middle that moved. Only one strip of trailers has moved since I got here. It doesn't get more clear than that. Okay. Oh, look, the AKE407. Can't catch that. The for Thailand, THA. CAT, CAT, and then 407. If you got a 3-digit number, it's got to be, you put a 0 in there somewhere. So they put, there you go. It's coming up. This is the SU trailer. AKE407SU. That's the trailer. I read it. Okay, so a guy whose name is Justin, I noticed he has an owl tattoo. I said, what's the owl? Oh, it's Minerva or Athena, goddess. And I say, you got another tattoo there. What's that one? Is that Malcolm X? He's got a Malcolm X tattoo on his upper arm, his shoulder. He's talking to me about Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, and he's talking about doing a political work in the USA. The other guy in there, I didn't ask his name. He's Air Force, so we were talking. Another guy from Belarus, another guy named from Yemen, or named Yemen, I forget. I didn't get the smaller Indian's name, but he had the big, he wrote on a big 2-foot by 3-foot poster board in a black felt pen all about the genocide was the capital words on the top. He's talking about some ancient history that we didn't know that they are now finding out. And then the other one from Bangladesh, and his name, the phonetics, the sound of it, he pronounces it different, and then he spells it in a way where when I sound out the spelling, I get something entirely different. So basically, his first is a match for AKE, and his last name is 9. So I get AKE and 9. Now, and that trailer just said THA and ACT, ACT 014. Now, how it's spelled, though, you get something different. And how the meaning of it is you cross him, or you compete against him. That's his first name, and the last name is he is the winner. But it's interesting what he does. He's there and offering everybody bottled water. You could get the bottled water outside of the thing, but he picks them up and he passes them out in the units. And, like, drink more water. Here's a water, take another. And I kind of get it. We are to accumulate water at our bed because at any point they could stop giving us water. We are in a Thai jail. It's called a detention center, but it's a jail with lockable doors and grates on the window. So that's all in the Thai detention center. I didn't even try. I didn't hardly do my poetry, but I couldn't help it as the names and stories started coming out. I was going to try to avoid everybody just to do a plain exit and have no problem. I'm worried about my stories coming out. I talk to myself so much out loud, I can't shut it up. AKE609. No, I don't, like, there's another 50 trailers out there and I don't get anything from the numbers. And yet it's the one strip that goes by. Not like I have any doubt at this point. My birth time, the weight, the estimated age, because they did not know when they got pregnant. When my mom goes through the windshield, I'm born on that date, September 10th. And that date has become to mean more now than before, since Charlie Kirk. And Tom MacDonald does a song about Charlie Kirk. How many people would not know Charlie Kirk at all except for Tom MacDonald's song? And I am one to recognize immediately Tom's claim. Well, how do you count? Well, obviously that's the way you count. I'm the weights and measures guy. I'm the one that says the word right is simply wrong. You can't have 14 definitions for the word right and have it be right. Certainly weights and measures shouldn't have homonyms. It wouldn't be light. Why would you screw up the word light? Oh, it also means not heavy. That's stupid. Make a different word. If it, and lightweight isn't it either, because it's nothing to do with elimination. It could be heavy or unheavy. Mass is the measure, is the scientific term. So how about simply mass? In English, it's mass and a number, or a number range if it's a guesstimate. Because light or heavy is a relative term compared to what? Juju Blake adds up. My mother, for no reason, takes a different name than her parents' name or my father's name. Wrightson, W-R-I-G-H-T-S-O-N. Well, that puts son in there. And then my father puts son in there. He names me after AKE037, who's the world champion, #1 motorcycle racer. And he was, I believe, world champion for more than 1 year, 2 or 3. My father is distinct in his own champion work in that he has never changed his number. His number was 37, and on one starting line he had to add an X because there was another 37. So then from then on it was 37X for the rest of his career. And most competitors have many numbers as they go through because it's a points-based system in most of top racing. So the lower points numbers, those are the guys who are the most competitive. They've scored the highest points. But my dad created his own association, and they didn't have to change their numbers. Wrightson, W-R-I-G-H-T, that's the only kind of right that is not an actual word. contrasting that, look at this plane, Etihad. Would you pay more to fly in this plane, which has tan and brown bedazzle? Which plane would less likely get shot? I think the one with the purple tail, they might like to shoot at that one for just being so ostentatious. Gives me an idea for an airline which is brown, bedazzle, and has a no name, or has the word Ren on it. Alright, it's me. Peace in the sunshine, sun and moon, peace in the sunshine, mushrooms, butterflies. Shannon, did I buy the perfect shirt? The brand is No Time. I met the guy who is the brother of the designer. It's him and his brother who have brought this Thailand design. I didn't have to be in Thailand for a month to find that, to figure that out. I just walked down the main road, kept walking, didn't buy any t-shirts, and nothing looked interesting. Wouldn't have bought one single thing until I found this shop, and I bought three t-shirts. I should have bought the fourth one too, but it wasn't in my size. But see, this is how my bag gets over heavy. I buy stuff that's not in my size just because it's such good art. Well, if you want to give a tribute to the artist, you want to say, hey, that's great, buy the fucking art, you retards. Oh. There's no I didn't meet another spoken word poet. 10 years of traveling. So I'm about to fly back now to Laos. I wasn't sure if they were going to put me on the plane, but the time came and they passed me through. They still have my passport, but they put me through into the final. I'm at the boarding gate. I didn't think they were going to let me out. I think that's enough. Oh, and in jail on March 10th, my first wife's birthday. Wow. I'll see. Is that Lyra cat? She looks like a cat. She acts like a cat. Our daughter is the cat. We call her the cat. And, oh my god, here we go. AKE 91835 LY. 35 is 53. 981, well, we know the 9. That's Juju and me. This is the end. And for them to put the 9 right there, and 81 is 18. You gotta flip them both. 18 is the Jew number. That one was loaded. I better end this video here. Okay, now the time is exactly 9:11, and this AKE 91105 goes by. 94634 TG, 92312 TG, 91924 TG. There's a 037 BFS OVA 037 on the white van. That's a 911, and it didn't show 911 on the hood though. It looked to me like 910. Now I don't know why the number would be different on the hood than the side, so I think it was must have been degraded on the hood. So I didn't immediately get it. Now look at the side, it's a 911. The time is exactly 9:11. I'll try to screen capture. It's dark in here. I'm in a jail in Thailand. It's not a Thai jail. It's an immigration detention center. I entered, and they said I got some handwriting in my passport. What is this? Oh, it just says my wife's name, who I'm married to, and it's on the contact page. They said, no, you can't write in your passport. That's defacement. Really? That's strange. I don't think there's any Canadian who knows that. Well, I get a 20,000 baht fine, which is 1,000 Canadian dollars. How are you going to pay that? So I can't pay 1,000 Canadian dollars and you might have 500. Well, how are you going to live in Thailand? They say. Well, $500 goes a long way. So anyway, I end up like cooperating all the way through. I give them my card, my PIN number, everything. You know, they're looking at my bag, looking at my phone. Can't pay them the money, so they put me in this detention center. And they got these stickers on phones, but anyway, I don't know when I'm gonna get out of here now because you got to pay 200 baht or 2,000 baht, which is $100 a day, so I can live here. Because this is what I'm doing. I'm living here while waiting to pay my fine. Well, how am I gonna get to pay my fine? Well, they give me my phone. I said I don't have a single person out there. Yeah. My mother and father are dead. Canada killed my son with his age 2 immunization. I've never been compensated. So I now exist indefinitely in a Thai detention center. They do feed you. There's beds. There's a single blanket. It's not enough. There's people from all over the world here. All countries represented. Even a mother with a baby. Everybody I've talked to says about the same thing. Some bullshit reason, like they didn't have a visa, and they can't prove that they have enough money to live here. So they might be poor people. So to think that it's a money grab doesn't make sense because these people are ending up stuck and then they release them. They don't have money. They're not rich. I mean, everybody's dressed well as if they're going to an airport, but nobody here sounds like they're rich. It's a bunch of intelligent poor people, all countries represented. I don't know. Weird. Feeling a wee bit militant though. So let's make this an AKE37 uptake. Come on up. I try not to play the retribution card, but yeah, my friends got machine guns. We could build tanks. I don't mind taking out a federal building somewhere. I got a message. I'm Star Soldier, Sirius 7. We have Lyra leadership on Earth, and whatever I choose to do, well, I am the leader.